Disruptor.
Seem to secure
Glimpse back on Envy, and I think they know he has no Blade Fury. He's going to drop the Healing Ward, and that level 1 Healing Ward going to get taken out with ease, not microed back, and Envy gives up first blood.
That's so Envy-esque to get Healing Ward to level 1.
Yeah, I think they're on the side of the map, and Envy, he's trying to Quelling Blade through these trees. Era searching through every little gap, multiple TPs coming their way. They spot out Envy, and he has not got a Blade Fury. RP will not keep him alive. Here comes Jonas. Skewer into the tower. 2 heroes caught in that one with the RP, but Era going to turn and fight. Fata's already used the Skewer, and it looks like Era will bring down your Magnus as well. Misery already throwing out the arrow as Era does go down to the Phoenix damage over time, but the Fire Blast now coming into play, and it's another kill going the way of the Ninjas. Misery, no leap for the time being. Is he going down? Is there follow-up?
What is going on with Cloud9? Why is Undying not here in this fight? Imagine a tombstone drop right there, a level 3 tombstone.
Queen of Pain, possible Sonic Wave from the higher ground. They throw in the Axis to slow things down. RP catches out 2. Limp not going to get any spells off. They get sliced on the Lina. No Laguna Blade. Fata though, silencing the Static Storm. Not the best Static Storm. The Supernova from the side. Here's Jonas. Sonic Wave Scream brings down Jug as well as Magnus, and that's a 2-for-2 trade so far. Cloud9 at least breaking even and look to add one more. They get a third. And
does he not have Blink Up? What happened there?
It was on cooldown.
It's on cooldown now.
Yeah. Well, Misery brought down 3 for 4.
That was a great RP by Fata to set it all up. And yeah, the Tombstone is really strong there. I'm just surprised they got the jump. Do they have good vision around there? They have that high ground ward. I guess they wouldn't have done it without that one. And the low ground ward.
What's Era up to here? Looking to 5.7. He's going to find some backup in the form of No Tails Phoenix, who has a Blink Dagger up already. This Phoenix has to support one of your top farmers on the Cloud9 side, and look, doing a Moonlight Shadow and look to go in. Meanwhile, from the side, here comes NIP. Have they got detection or vision? They're going to glimpse one back, and there's going to be a kinetic field. Nope, going to get dealt with by Supernova. Defensive Supernova just to keep himself alive as Sentry wards spotting out the Moonlight Shadow for now. The Tombstone gets used, but that's maybe something Arrow will look to focus down, especially with the protection of Aegis. He gets arrowed. Likely get focused down. RP on the side, going to push back Silkid and Limp. They're going to lose Lina as well. Now the Tombstone brought down, but it's too late. And IP may have already lost this fight. Great Static Storm kinetic build, but where's the Queen of Pain ultimate? It's not available. It's on cooldown for 15 seconds, and that's some much needed damage. Arrow hits Era on respawn. Omni Slash to follow, and NIP lose 3.
Wow, these RPs by Fata are just really amazing. He always hits 2. And brings him back in the tower. It's so quick too. He doesn't really hesitate with them, and that's a good sign of a great Magnus player. Just sees 2. It's like, okay, boom. I'm not gonna wait for a perfect opportunity. It's good enough. My team will follow up, and they end up winning the fight. And this is with an underfarmed Juggernaut.
Tower should still drop. There's no RP available, but still a Magnus TP is coming in. Sealkid gets low to skewer back on Era, and he's going down. Nicely played by Cloud9. They don't get the tier 2, and they're chasing for more. Hanskin on Disruptor. Not going to find much. They've got the glimpse back to base on the Magnus. Actually will turn it onto the Mirana. With Magnus glimpse back, ends up being a favorable fight for Cloud9 regardless, but Limp with a Shadow Blade of his own is still hunting towards this mid lane. Aggressive.
No way.
Oh dear, they're going for it.
Are they? Wow.
This is
maybe not expecting them to have sentries?
I don't know if they can do this. Jonas, he gets hit by an arrow on the low ground. If they can kill the Queen of Pain or work out. BKB blinks to the side. There's your great Static Storm. LSA on 2. Envy won't even get an Omni Slash off. They're going to lose this fight horribly as the Phoenix does get out of there using a dive for now. Jonas still chasing. Has a Blink Orchid in 2 seconds as well as the Sonic Wave. No Sonic Wave even needed for that fight.
How do they think they were going to win that fight with BKBs up on NIP? Like they have to get an RP into a cleave kill, and if that doesn't happen, there's no chance.
And they're going to lose a 4th hero now as Misery goes down as well.
They were just really desperate, I suppose, because that's just uncalled for.
Being desperate's one thing, but that was a fight which never seemed like it was going to work out well for them.
I think they had a hope that they wouldn't have sentries, but I mean clearly they had a sentry around the area because they killed the Observer Ward. Yep. So, I mean they're just maybe really underestimating NIP. Looking for the setup over here.
Limp is in Viz though.
Do they not have a gem?
They don't take. Okay, there we go. They get the Blink RP, catches out Limp, and they'll bring him down through the AoE damage here. They're going to drop the gem on the ground as the Ogre dies as well. Lina going to buy back. Control brings down the tomb, looks to move forward. They get the glimpse back on Fata. Magnus going to be the casualty of war for Cloud9 as Jonas wants to chase down and catch up to Misery, but Not sure he's going to be able to do so as Misery gets back to the high ground. Jonas has an Orchid ready. Misery with 6 seconds to go before he can leap, and Yule's arrow. BKB dodges it. Misery now in some trouble here. Could just go for the Sonic Wave. Doesn't have mana for it though. One more right click going to be at least necessary. There's your gem drop. And Cloud9 do recover Misery's gem.
Deals. Whereas Ogre, at least he can still bloodlust his teammates.
Oh, the Static Storm. Envy gets isolated and brought down. Meanwhile to the south, Fata going to get glimpsed back in. Oh dear, that skewer not going to save his life, and that's going to be 2 dead at the top for Cloud9.
Yeah, that's rough.
Look at that Warden.
I mean, level 4 Bloodlust is no joke. They have so much plus attack speed. Bloodlust, Troll, and Lina.
Everyone's a carry at this point.
Yeah. I mean, first pick Lina is just, or first pick Phoenix is just, I don't want to say like completely counterable, but easily countered, I would say.
Yeah. It was a support Phoenix, so they did invest a lot. I mean, it's a lot of heroes to counter a support Phoenix, but
I mean, it's
the cores didn't do enough.
They can also just right-click anyone else with their massive amount of damage.
Fata going to miss that blink skewer, and Era going to finish off the melee racks. Now look to turn and fight. He's got the Helmet of Dominate for some life, so the egg now comes out as well. Can he bring it down in time? Doesn't look like it. BKBs, that will allow him to do so. Misery next in line does have a leap available, and looks like an AP may just back off. They earn up Era, but that's going to quickly get dealt with as he does go down to a shockwave.
No skewer up yet for Fata.
Oh, mistimed. Era not going to get hit by that one. The Omni Slash is doing okay damage. Gets him down below half HP, but now Era turns and fights. RP completely whiffs. Sonic Wave goes through, brings down your Jug. And
did he get hit by Dragon Slave?
Hit by something. He must have. Either that or he completely PGG'd it.
This one was just way too much on Fata. Their lineup just completely depended on him hitting perfect RPs. I don't think they expected the offensive tri-lane coming out from NIP, so Envy just got hugely underfarmed and was playing catch-up the entire game. They had no real good shot at taking out Roshan. They even won that one fight, but still couldn't prevent the first Rosh, which led to the second Rosh. So, I don't know. All in all, I just didn't really like the draft from Cloud9. I didn't really like how everything was on Fata. He played very well, but he couldn't carry his team. And I mean, Era was just magnificent on the Troll, one of the heroes that he's best at.
The way they laned it too, they put pressure on Envy from the get-go. They knew he wasn't going to have much help in that bottom lane. You see that, and that's what we're doing for that Undying Phoenix. It works if you get the 2 heroes against a tri-lane, but NIP put a Queen of Pain solo against, and that Queen of Pain, Jonas went 11-1-9. He did not get shut down. You compare what he offered to what Envy offered, it's light and day.
And what about